Anyway, it's D&D time.
It is.
Last time you guys made it to Steamcliff. Actually, I guess you made it a couple times ago. You're in Steamcliff. You're yammering with Hope. I forgot to do my recap thing, so I'm just trying to wing it. If I forget something, you can yell at me. The bear folk have brought their airship down, and they're at Steamcliff. You went to Rythed. Most of you did. Actually, all of you did eventually. Chatted with Hope. She gave you, she told you about the blue gem. Maybe it's aqua. Whatever it is. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted because this is the first time I've talked in here since I took down my cloth. And I didn't realize the amount of effect that did to deadening my voice. And it's really throwing me off because I sound different. You chatted with Hope for a while, and the bear folk are there running around trying to find things, looking for Ulf. Sunny Cheeks ran back, had a little chat, tried to convince them to leave. Didn't do a very good job of convincing them to leave, and then he forced them convincingly to leave.
It was my most convincing ability.
And also somewhere in there, he ventured down into Steamcliff where the portal was. Portal's still open, and there's a freaky monster in there that in another reality had killed Sunny Cheeks, but this one he had pulled something out of his hat and managed to survive.
I got incredibly lucky.
Pulled his D4 out of his hat.
Yeah. He scrambles up in pieces, and I think that's about where we're at. So basically where we're at is you. Hope gives you the duty of getting the blue gem. She revealed that Toticus has the blue gem. Toticus is a strange one, and probably is not going to be very helpful. So if you want to get the gem, and you want to get to Toticus, you're going to have to get her dad, Jack. So it's
her Uncle Toticus.
Uncle Toticus. That's right, Uncle Toticus.
And so,
she So where was that? So to get to Jack is to go through that portal to Agandor. They kind of
just start shouting Jack.
Shouting Jack. The only thing you know of Agandor is kind of like she kind of alluded to with that crown and all those gems, you can sort of control things, and so you can put things where you want them to be, and so that is where things that didn't want to be anywhere else were put. So Agandor is kind of a bad place. So, you were leaving Rythed, all of you except for Sunny Cheeks, and because Sunny Cheeks was already back there, and you saw the big scorpion thing power up and do a couple of blasts, 3 to be exact, and that's where we ended. So, most of you are heading out. Krog will be with you.
Limping along.
Yep. We'll cross the Krog bridge when we get to it. So,
look, here comes the Krog.
Is there going to be a Krog bridge up ahead?
So,
we had to lay him across an opening like that.
Yep. He's got good core strength, so
yeah, his core is incredible. His abs, indestructible.
Angus, there's always a hint of violence and action, always, especially with this party.
Always,
just killing things, murdering everything. It's a lot of things. So you're walking out of the town. You've got you do have a Maru who was escorting you out, and he's escorting you out of the place. Where do you want to go? Just straight to back? Walk straight back, or do you want to go where the thing was shooting? Which is close.
I want to walk by where the thing was shooting. Yeah.
Okay. Just give me. It's like a couple hours. Give me like a survival check from somebody, a perception check from somebody, and whatever else you want to do to assist those of you that are here.
I'll assist in the perception.
I'm gonna use my wayfinding.
17 perception.
Right.
21.
I got a 13 perception.
Sorry, I was fixing something.
25.
Okay,
Survival.
there's a whole lot of nothing, no activity around this place. You see the occasional Maru footprint. You see your footprints. Well, you kind of see yours. You're a little bit off the side, but it's real quiet. There's nothing coming around out here, obviously. But in the distance, you can see where the thing shot, and you can see there is kind of rocky around here. But there is someone standing, kneeling over what appears to be a few bodies. You can spot them in the distance. They don't seem to see you yet.
Is it a bear man?
You can't tell what's on the ground, but what's on the ground could be bear men. The one standing does not look like... The one kneeling over the others does not look like a bear man. Not big. Not a big fella.
Shall we go check on them?
Yes. I think we should.
Walk over there.
Okay. Just trudging over there.
I mean,
There's no-
if there's cover, I'm gonna get behind it.
If I'm
Otherwise-
moving, I'm trudging because I'm in full blade.
It's a little rocky, so you can sneak your way up if you want.
I will sneak my way up.
Okay.
I'm about
I'm
the
no
same
coward. I'm
speed
going
as them.
straight through.
So
Eru, so you'll be kind of lead up first and not seen. As you get closer, you can see there are 3 bear folk on the ground. And leaning over them is what looks like humanoid, elf, human, something like that. You can't see. He's got a hood on. He's got a big backpack, which he has like down on his side, and he's like stuffing it. And he's looting these bodies. In fact, you know what?
Wait, the bear's looting?
I'll give you a map. The human elf, whatever it is looting the 3 dead bears.
Oh, dang.
I don't recognize him at all.
No.
Okay.
All right. You think I could shoot him in the leg to slow him down, so I can catch up to him, and we can ask him some questions?
Whoa.
That's nice.
He was an adventurer.
Well, I'm going to just stay behind the
Until
rock
he
and see how
took-
this plays out.
Until he took an arrow to the knee.
Wha-bam! I just got a few questions.
Incredible.
Okay, so here you go. So you got this guy who is leaning over. He's over the middle bear folk right now, and you recognize Eru recognizes these easy enough. About the time that Eru is getting there and kind of making this out, 3 dead bears, 1 dude looting them. He looks up and he sees the rest of you.
Oh.
And he stops for a minute.
You're not there.
Oh,
You're not
okay.
there.
Oh, good.
If you want, for a moment, you can be Krog. If you want to be Krog.
No, I don't want to be Krog.
Big rock.
I will cast message, and just from my spot, be like, what are you doing?
These are mine. Fair and square. Finders keepers.
If he starts running, I'm gonna shoot him in the leg.
He's saying that, but he's also like, instead of just looking up and then going back to his thing, he's still watching you. I guess there's 5 of you because there's Maru behind you. Four of you. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Am I
five.
in a position where I can sneak up behind him at this point?
You can roll me a stealth. I'll put you on the old board. Everyone get a move over there.
Looks nice.
I'll put you
25.
over.
That's pretty good.
Put you over here. Yeah, he is completely unaware of you. So we'll
Okay.
put you. You can be here back behind him. The rest of you are going to be. Is that Eru? Yeah. The rest of you will be over this way. Come up to him. You can come across this little bridge here, I guess.
That's where we need. That's where you need to set up Krog.
So
So he's looking at them.
he's
and I'm
looking at
behind
him.
here?
He's stopped looting for a second because he's looking at the rest of the party because he's Well, he's not gonna tell you what he's doing, but he is looking at the other party and he's a little confused.
Okay.
What do the rest of
looking
you want to do? Are you continuing to walk towards him?
Who's he
Yeah.
looking at? Looking at
You're
us
not
or
here.
them? I'm
Them.
not here at all. Good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's looking at
Good.
I was
Krog,
like, all right, good.
Zarik, Saren. And he says,
Hey, what are y'all doing here?
They just got fried by whatever that thing is, and I'm just trying to make a living here.
Oh, well.
They don't need them anymore.
No, they don't. You can take it.
I want to just like sort of show up right behind him and be like, I just need
I'll give
if
you
there's any identification.
as you sort of are, since you're real close to this guy walking up on him, you can make out that he's got just like a cloak on him. He's got a bag, and you kind of see a little bit of he's stashing their stuff inside, but he's got at the side of his belt, he's got a dagger, a nice looking dagger, and his clothing is he's got like a nice necklace on. He has, from what you can kind of see dangling down there, he's got some nice looking boots, but they all kind of like a little bit mishmash. Like he's a scavenger. This is apparently what he does.
How nice a dagger.
It's pretty nice. Elven made.
Does it appear to be magical?
It doesn't say magical on it.
Oh well, that is the telltale sign. Yeah, I just want to like come up behind him and sort of say in a regular tone, but hoping to startle him a little bit. If there's any identification, I'd need that. Otherwise, you can have it.
On them?
Yeah.
Like a name tag?
Yeah.
Nope. No name tags.
I'm gonna look down and see if there's any identification, like
Yeah,
dog tag, any kind of heirloom.
You recognize them. They each, like, one of them's got a necklace. He's got like a wolf fang necklace, you know. So they've got a couple little bits of jewelry and things on their arm and rings. So they've got, you know, these three. They were on the ship with you.
Okay.
They're three of the ones that were chopping trees down.
I'll just grab something that's like unique to like the necklace off of the one or whatever.
Hey, I said these are mine.
I'll just look at him. Just taking one thing.
No, well, you can buy it. How much?
You. How about your life?
You give me an intimidation.
Oh boy, it's +2. Hey, not bad.
He says, "Oh, wait, we can. Okay. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I'll let you have the one, but the rest of this is mine."
I just want to. I'm going to continue to grab one thing off of each of them that is like recognizable as theirs, and then that's it.
Okay. So you can get a ring off one. You can get like what are those? Like a wrist thing, bracelet is what you call it. On the other one,
Oh,
and
bracelet.
a necklace on the other one.
Okay.
I don't know, what does a bear have? I'm thinking like biker gear. These are what these guys are wearing.
Biker gear.
These are bear folk.
They got chains. They got chains.
You know, like the leather wrist thing. That's what one of them's got.
Yep. They've all got jackets on that say like Ursa's Angels or something.
Nothing like bear life. Yeah, Ursa's
All right.
Angels. Yeah. So you
Can I get a vibe check on this guy now that I'm close to him?
well, give me an insight. Todicus's Angels. Yeah.
Todicus's Angels. 28.
He's a human, and he you can get a little bit of an inflection in his voice and sort of just the way he kind of carries himself. He's probably Emirian, same as Saren's people. He is well built. He is not scrawny in any means, so he knows how to handle himself. And you think that don't know. He's got something a little sketchy about him, but he's out here scavenging through dead bodies.
While I'm grabbing this stuff, I'm just gonna be like, "Where are you from?"
I do business all over.
Who do you do business with? There's no one out here.
Whoever wants to buy my stuff.
Is there a large market out here in the middle of nowhere?
Well, the more you travel, the more money you make. If you want to make the big bucks, you gotta make the travel.
Sure. How much can you carry? How far do you have to carry it?
I can carry what I can fit in this bag. Don't get any ideas. Rest of you approach.
I got an idea.
The Maru turns around and starts walking back.
All right.
He says farewell.
I'll say it back.
He says, you folks know a trick to get in there?
Nope.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. All right. He continues. He's yanking like the leather jacket off of this guy, and he's stuffing it in a bag. He's rummaging through some coins and stuffing it in. Anything else? You all seem rather interested.
What brought you out this way?
Should we just go?
I told you, I'm just doing business.
All right. Good luck.
He nods. He goes back to rummaging too.
Weird guy.
Yeah. I could have sworn we told them not to come over here, but there they are.
I wonder what Sunny Cheeks did while we were gone.
Surely he did nothing out of the ordinary.
Ever. Why would I ever do anything like that?
I want to sort of keep an eye on this guy as long as he's within the ability to do so.
Okay. As you were walking away, he is definitely keeping an eye on you.
Whenever he gets out of line of sight, like, I'm gonna just like tell them to keep walking. Let's say keep walking. I'm going to see if he's going to follow us, and I'll just hide out in a little spot and just wait like a minute or two, and then catch up if he doesn't show up.
Okay. So they keep walking. He seems to be finishing up. This is the last bear. Loads his bag up, and then starts jogging, kind of down the line to the. You guys are going a bit northwest. He's going east, and he kind of jogging down this line. You gonna follow him, or are you gonna let him go?
If he's not following us, I'm just gonna let him go.
Okay.
Catch back up. Do I know if anything's over there in that direction? We've been around here a lot.
That's kind of where the druid was. Oh, you never met the druid. It's kind of where the spiders were.
Oh, the cave?
Yeah.
That place was not fun.
The spider cave was over in that vicinity.
Okay. Apparently there's a druid over there.
Now you know.
I got a vision that there was a druid in the direction he went.
Yes.
Maybe it was him.
Got that sense too.
Okay.
Walk back to the airship.
You make it back to the airship, and you can see Sergey is hurriedly packing things up. Several of the folks have come back, but there's still a few that are missing. You know of 3 that are missing, but there's another group of 3 that are out still, and they're packing things up, getting ready to take off.
I'm going to walk right up to him and just say, we told you not to come over there. We found 3 of your scouts, and I'll hand them the things. Sorry.
That's too bad. Yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here quick.
I agree that you should.
Hey, you want to do me a favor? while
I
we're
have no idea that he's compelled to do so.
while we're packing up, you want to see if you can go out and get those other 3? We got 3 more missing.
Which way did they go?
Well,
What kind of captain is this guy?
he's not knowing. He's hesitant to tell you.
Oh,
He says they went off, and he points kind of a southwesterly direction, which is towards Rythan.
jeez. I'll look over to the other guys. I will try to hurry, and I'll sprint, taking off and trying to find them.
We got people who could be birds. As he runs.
Stop.
No.
Okay, where
He
is he?
didn't know. No way he heard that. I have to be around. I just commanded him.
Yeah,
You're here.
Where's Sonny? Oh my God! What happened to you?
It's all messed up.
Oh yeah, I'm all jacked up, aren't I? I'm like almost dead. Listen, it's been a rough day.
A rough
I can
day.
see
I
it.
can see your spleen.
No, I'm holding it in.
I long rested. I look great.
I look good.
I will cast.
He long rested, right? You're full, right?
Are you full?
I think he had a long rest
Yeah.
in the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a long rest in the ship. I probably just look beat up. A little beat up.
Clothes are like tattered. We just got new ones.
Yeah, I look fresh, but yeah, everything I'm wearing is just shredded to pieces.
So are you going, Isaac?
Yeah, if no one stops me, I will
Okay.
just start sprinting.
He
and
runs
try
off.
to
I go,
find
what's
him.
he running? What's he going to do?
I'll sort of head towards Rythan, but I don't want to. I mean, I'm going to keep an eye out for him, obviously.
He's looking for bears.
Well, I think most of them are around here.
So the first place you come to is Omira's old hut, which wasn't Omira's hut, but then became Omira's hut.
I mean, as soon as I see a landmark or something, I will become stealthy. And
Okay.
before I can.
You can see that it is in operation. It's not exactly like upkept, but there is some activity. There has been some activity around the place. There's no one there that you can see for right now, but the door's closed and there's some like crates and things sitting outside and some supplies and things in there. It's like travel supplies and things. The campfire is stocked. There's wood next to it. It seems active.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sneak up and look in the window, see if there's anyone home.
It is like it doesn't have like a glass window. It's just a little latch and you can open it up. But you're a rogue. You can fiddle your in and unlatch it if you want to open it.
Okay. Yeah. As quietly as possible.
Yep. Slide your knife in there and open it up, and there is similar to the bag that human had. There's 2 more of those bags in here, full of things, and a bed that's been slept in, desk, random junk, random
No one's
scavenged
in there though.
junk. Nope.
And the guy went the opposite direction of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look and see if there's any traps, and if I think it's clear, I'll go in there and take a quick look in those bags.
Climbing in through the window, or you going through the door?
I'd rather go through the window if it's easy enough to do.
Just give me a investigation or perception for a trap.
23.
From here, you can see the window's fine and clear, but the door is trapped.
Yeah.
Got a crossbow
Does
trap.
it look like it's easy enough for me to get into the window?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be an ordeal? Okay.
No, you
Yeah, I'll
get it.
go through the window then.
Okay.
So just very gingerly walk through there and look through those bags.
It's a lot of random stuff. Like he collects, seems like everything. He's kind of rummaging through here. You got everything from nice looking dagger, good looking boots, to just like an undershirt, and like half-eaten rations. He has collected everything, and this is a wide variety of things. Some of it does still have scorch marks on it from being hit by that blast, and it's clear that that's what this guy does. He goes in, he cleans up all these things. On the desk, there is some sort of alchemy situation going on with it. A couple beakers. There's like a cast iron oven sitting on it. A little fire. Not there was no fire there now, but like a little setup. He's cooking something up.
Jesse, we have to cook. I'll go ahead and burn a detect magic and have a look around real quick.
You are there is a glow coming from in the bag, and it is a belt. That is
What
glowing.
school of magic?
Yes.
I gotta find it. Where's my thing at? It is. I don't know. Doesn't say.
It's magical.
Abjuration,
Ooh.
I think. What's abjuration?
It's like protection. Like it would be like extra AC potentially, or some kind of shield type thing.
We'll say enchantment. Right. Hang on. Yeah, we'll say that. That's
Only you can know.
I don't know.
Conjuration.
I don't know what it is. It's magic.
It's magic.
It doesn't
Got it.
say.
Okay.
What did it say? I don't know my school's
Well, you
magic.
gotta,
It's
like,
not.
what does it do? And
It's
then
not
make a
necromancy.
decision. Okay. Well, that's good.
Conjuration, evocation.
No, it might be evocation.
Casts fireball on the wearer. At
I'm gonna say
times.
abjuration. Sounds like it might be right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Oh, yeah, he'll be all right without one thing, and I'll grab it. Anything else showing up in here, including on the alchemy table?
That is it.
Hmm.
Magical. That's it.
Do I have any idea what's going on the alchemy table?
Yeah, give me, I'll use your investigation. You can tell there's something, it looks like a poison of some kind he's cooking up.
Okay.
And, I'll just keep this whole investigation. You're looking around here, you got that whole setup. You can see the crossbow trap for the door.
Mhm.
My camera, I never know if my camera shakes. And that same goo is coated on the tip of the crossbow bolt.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. I'll take the belt, head out. I will try my best to relatch the window as I go, if it's possible.
Very ordinary looking belt. Doesn't stand out as like if you saw this, you wouldn't say, "Is that magical?" And you say, "Yeah, that's definitely magical." It's an ordinary looking belt.
Okay. Yeah. So as I go, I'll try to put the latch on the dagger, and then close the window, and then pull the dagger down and let it relatch.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, you gotta nimbly get your
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
It's kind of my specialty. I mean, it's what I do.
You're not stealing the latch.
Yeah, but I'm doing a magic trick with it, essentially. 27.
I guess.
I guess. All right.
Door is shut.
I'll do my best to just sort of cover up any footprints that I left, and then I will keep on looking for the bears for a little while longer.
Okay, just give me a perception.
Ooh.
With my reliable talent, that is a 16.
Okay. You are struggling to get anywhere. You can see that there's been like at this cabin in this area, there's been a lot of activity. It seems like more than just one person, but you can't really make anything else out other than that. You don't have a direction. Well, you've got activity, but you don't know where it's going. Kind of all over. And you can't really figure out where anything is gone from here.
Okay. Is there a high point that I can get to that I can try to just get a bird's eye view?
You can try to get up like on a tree.
Okay, I'll try to do that, and if I don't see any sign of them, I'll just head back.
Okay. You can give me another perception from up there.
Can I see Writhed from here, up the top of the tree?
No.
Okay, I'll go a little further until I can get somewhere where I can see, like, have just
You
even if
can-
it's just on the horizon. I want to be
you
able to
can,
see
like-
Writhed and look in that
You can
direction.
only it's because it's dark. You can only really just see Writhed around the time that you're at that line where it's going to blast
Oh,
you.
okay. Right, I keep forgetting it's dark all the time. Okay, yeah, I'll just take a quick look from the top of the tree then. 20. Dirty 20.
So you can, while you're up there, you can catch some noise on the wind. And to your southeast, you can make out some bear speak.
Okay, I will try to head that way as quickly / quietly as possible.
So as you make your way through here, you're pretty close to where that line is, and you can hear the 3 bears up there.
Do I know their names?
Yeah.
I don't need to know. You don't need to make them up. I just need to know if I know these people or not.
Bear A, Bear B, and Bear C.
All right, Bear B. Bear B and Bear C. Do I get to a point where I can see them, or still just hear them?
We can hear them first because they're just kind of chatting. They don't seem to be concerned about walking quietly, and they are pretty close to that edge. And whenever you get closer to them, if you're sneaking up on them, or you just walking up to them.
I mean, I will try to sneak.
Okay, so yeah,
I don't know what else is out here.
They're just chatting. They seem to be they're talking in common, and they're just they're talking about some strange fella and something up to no good and just random things as well.
Well, when I'm within like 120 feet, I'll cast message on Bear B.
Okay.
I'll be like, "Hey, Sergey says to come back now."
You don't hear it. You don't get a response.
Do they moving?
But they do start moving. You
They
hear
move
them,
back.
so you don't get a response to you, but he looks to his others and says, "I guess we got time to go." So they start.
Okay. I will stay hidden and just track them, just like escort them back, make sure they don't get
But secretly.
popped. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Because they're over there making noise. I don't know if something else is tracking them, so I don't want to pop out.
Okay. You get them back home.
Okay.
And
Once they get
all the bears are
close,
back.
I'll walk out next to them and be like, "Hello."
You spooks them a little bit.
Just making sure you get back okay. The
Yeah.
other 3 were not so lucky.
Been watching you from the trees.
I say that's too bad.
Everyone seems kind of indifferent about their friends dying. It's a little weird. Is that
Dude,
weird, or is that just like...
If you're in this industry, you know what's going on.
They I mean they're like you're
professionals.
not a stranger to them, but you're not in the bear club. So they're not like
Bear Club?
they're not gonna like spill their feelings out to you.
Okay.
They will mourn them in their own.
I'm just
bear
trying
way.
to see if it does seem weird, or if they're just being normal for someone that they don't
Yeah.
know that well. That's all.
Okay, so you get back. You can see Sergey is like, "Come on, we gotta go. Let's get out of here." And so they're like, all right, kind of mumbling to
Good
each
luck.
other. And they make their way back to the airship. They get ready to take off. Sergey is looking at you guys saying, "Hey, you coming? We gotta get out of here."
Good luck. We're not going with you.
All right. Suit yourself.
Bye.
They pack up and they bloop up to go and out. They
Don't
start,
ever come back.
they start heading north.
Tell me.
30 days later. Wait,
You know
we
what?
gotta go back.
You know what? In 30 days, it won't be our problem.
Okay,
We'll be so far gone, we'll never know.
you are at
I will
Steamcliff.
remember this, and I will send him a message just to see what he says.
I haven't told you guys anything about
That's right. We have no idea. We're just like, he's scared of something, and he probably should be. They probably found something weird inside the mountain that we told him not to go into. I'm sure Sunny Cheeks will fill us in.
He didn't seem scared. He just seemed like it was real urgent that he leave.
Well,
Finally got the message. Tried to tell him. He thought I was threatening him.
It took a lot of persuasive action on my part.
how did it? You don't look amazing, Sunny Cheeks. You're doing okay.
Over to your clothes.
Listen, me getting beat up has nothing to do with me convincing him to leave.
Did he beat you up?
Okay, that was not. That's a non sequitur. Makes me think maybe you getting beat up did have something to do with it. No
Well,
one
there
asked
was a
anything
big-
about the relationship between those two things.
There was a big hole, well, not a big hole, a small hole in the ground. And I went into this chamber and I almost got killed by a shadow guy. But,
Did he
I
have
plugged the
like
hole back up.
claws?
well, he was invisible.
Oh.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
was
remember
invisible
right now,
and-
DM.
He was invisible till he was on you. When he
Oh,
was,
okay.
was-
So
Does it sound like the thing that we saw when we were originally down there?
no.
Ooh. A different claw.
listen, it was a
You went down there by the portal?
I think it's similar to what you guys saw before, but like, he's maybe it's a fisherman's
like-
story. It's a lot bigger. The one he had was a lot bigger. That was on him.
the one that we saw was like, wasn't it like reptilian or something? Like almost. It was like
I thought he stayed invisible the
monstrous.
whole time.
what you saw was like a dust monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a wind being.
But what we saw before, I
had,
thought
like,
was
it was like a hag
solid.
with claws.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That came from the other side and came through with you.
Yeah.
Well,
You went down
Well,
to the
anyways,
portal?
Yeah, I went down this long staircase, and then there was just a hot room full of fire. I don't even know how the fire's staying on. It had to have run out of oxygen by now, but it's magic fire, I suppose. And then there's a portal. It looks awesome, but then a pile of dust comes flying in and tries to kill you.
Well, that's what we're going to go check out now. You ready?
Well, I don't know how you're gonna get in there, but
I'll hold up the thing that Hope gave us. This
you got to speak
Turns off the
French so
thing.
you can enter.
oh, I could grind you into a paste and shove you down the hole.
I'll pass on that.
Ah, yeah, I'm alright.
Take a rain check.
Well, that's what's gonna happen if we go down there one at a time. I don't know how strong that thing actually is. He
Well,
smoked
why would we
me
go down
though.
there one at a time?
You can only go down there one at a time because it's a
Why
pretty
did you go
narrow
down there
staircase.
by yourself?
Listen, don't question what I do.
Well, if you took a look at yourself, you'd realize that, man, what you decided to
Listen,
do
it
was
was
not the
rough.
best play.
But I got a nice long night's sleep, and now I'm fine.
I'm
Need to
gonna,
get new
like,
clothes
pat him
made,
on
but
Hey, you
you
seem
don't
like-
have to do that.
Like
You
someone who
can
just
do
got
it.
like sunburned the previous day. He's like, oh.
No, I'm more going. That would hurt no matter what because I have -3 strength. I'm a very frail person.
I can barely
Ow.
hold up my own bones.
Flick you in the arm.
Falls over.
Don't worry, I can heal it.
All right, well, we ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Back to where we
Okay.
started.
I wouldn't let that thing out or anything.
Krog says,
It should
we
walk
walking
behind
some
us."
more. I need to
Boy,
sit
yeah.
down.
Yeah. Can you conjure some Pepto Bismol for that guy?
I'm gonna
Good berries
cast
for
a
him.
prayer of healing to heal your stomach.
It's not working.
It's
not
working.
I didn't really
Matt-
cast.
Don't work on
If
this.
you can stay at the top of the stairs, and then we'll yell when it's safe to come down. Okay.
Okay.
Tell him it's
Alright.
all in his head.
Okay, so you
I'll
got this
use
sort
the-
of
Use the orb thing.
yeah, you got the orb, and when you pull the orb out and activate it, she taught you to activate it. All magic items don't work. As soon as you pull it
All
out and you activate it, you realize you have lost everything.
Dang,
I'll look around.
that's a fancy
Excuse me.
ball.
She said it would come back. Don't know how long it will take, but we got. All
I
right,
think
everyone
I
in.
actually got noticeably
All right.
weaker from that.
The Yeah, because you get this like little tunnel. That's what's trapped. You get to the door. You crank the thing, and it opens up. Opens up, and you guys go
Get on the other
inside.
side, pull it closed.
Shut the door. You lock it again.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a funny little collection of stone up at the ceiling that you see there, and then you get a long stairway straight down.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Eyes of Night on everybody, so we all have dark vision in here.
You cast it, and it doesn't work.
Well, I'm glad I wasted that, and now I know we can't cast spells.
Well, wait. How is the orb like still activated?
She didn't tell you to
I thought
turn
it was supposed to go on and then like be done.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's doing anything now.
It is still work. It is still working.
You gotta say it again to turn it off.
Well, she said it was a one-time use thing. I'll try to deactivate it if I can. Once we close the door, then if it looks like it's still active, then I will try to turn it off.
It's still activated. You're active. It's not turning off.
Huh.
Man, I really think you kind of screwed us bringing that thing down here.
Well, I'll just give it a little slinky push down the stairs.
I see it go, and I'm like, what? Why
So you
would you
see
not
it,
leave
bing,
it at the top?
bing,
If it's at the bottom, we have to fight that
and it
thing
goes,
with it around.
it goes
So I'm
down
going
the
to
stairs,
see
and you
what
hear
happens
binks.
to the fire.
Lots and lots of binks, and then you hear as it shatters.
Oh, there you go. See, it's done now.
I hope it's not a situation where each little small piece make a little tiny field.
It's a Fantasia situation.
I'm
I
gonna
hear that.
try
Nice.
and cast Sacred Flame.
You cast it.
Okay. Well, no fun eyes, but
Fun eyes.
yes, let's get a move on.
Who's going first? And I'll look over at Zarif.
Hey there.
All right, looks like I'm going
I'll go
first.
down first.
We know there's something down there.
All right, let's start
And
going.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. First level.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
I got +2 AC, so 22.
All right, I will follow behind as quietly as possible. Even though I
got
know
you.
he's going to be like clang, clang, clang.
Clang. Splish, splash, water.
Okay, so Saren's going first.
Yep.
Nope.
Go ahead and give me your. Is that your marching order?
I'll go behind Saren.
Okay.
A few
Alright.
feet.
You guys. Oh, I got some of you guys over here.
I will place my guy.
I'll be behind Saren. Unless
I guess I'm pulling up the rear here.
I got beaten.
I think you should take the rear, Tariq. We have armored people on either end.
All right, fine. I'll take the end.
I don't know why.
Okay, so
It'd be fine if you
it
went
looks
front.
just like it did last time everyone was in here, including Sunny Cheeks. It is portal is open, flames are still going, and it's hot in here. And Saren just hits the bottom of the stairs. You do as soon as you hit the bottom of the stairs, you to the right you hear a little crinkle of pebbles running off the wall as if something is moving around. We'll go in order with Saren first. What do you do?
If I heard stuff to the right, I'll walk in and take a look.
Eyes of Night didn't go off, right? That's one that didn't work.
Right. I'm the only one who has dark vision, unless you guys innately have it.
I think
I do.
No,
Cobalt can do
but
it.
it's pretty well lit at this bottom part.
Yeah.
I do have dark vision.
Anyways,
Yeah, I will head in there.
Okay. Just heading straight in.
very slowly,
Yeah.
or just like keep an eye out.
Everybody stay close. I'll make sure that. Well, no, actually, I will separate a little bit. I'll move up to here.
Okay. Everyone, move yourselves
Where
one round.
Where do we hear the pebbles?
Over here. Over here somewhere.
Okay.
I'll leave that out there.
I will use my action to take a defensive stance.
Defensive stance. What is it, 3.5?
Can I like hide in this crevice over here?
Is that the same as dodge?
Yeah, the dodge action. That's I'm gonna use my action to take the.
I thought we were getting like 1 round of movement.
Yeah, give
Am
me
I
one.
just really slow?
Yeah, 1 round. And you can try to hide, but it depends on which direction things are at, whether your hide will be successful.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to just back up into a crevice and do the best I can to hide.
Okay.
That is a 24.
Reliable talent. Yay.
It's so good. I like it so much.
Get to a certain level and you never roll below a 10.
I'll also take the dodge action.
Okay.
I will not be doing none of that.
You're just standing there going, I've been here before.
Yep.
I hope something doesn't try to.
Hey, look, my
Fight me.
blood.
There's way more of you guys around now. You guys are way juicier than I am.
Okay. Hey, thanks, anonymous gifter. Okay, so we're going to do an initiative as Saren, Zarik, and Sunny Cheeks feel this presence go wisping by them. And it seems to be up all over Sunny Cheeks. Let's do initiative.
Yeah. Well,
This is the Imhotep sort of thing.
Imhotep.
I'm
Ooh,
not
20.
21.
Woo.
Okay, so you don't see anything, David, but something. You're first. Where's what initiative here?
Oh,
Not
boy.
cutscene mode. No, not cutscene mode. That one. And that. Oop. That one, and then that one, and then who's next? 20 for David.
I got a 19.
Yeah, 19. I had an 18.
18, and what were you, Joe?
3. Trace and Mundos.
Okay. So start with David. David, you feel something is there. You don't see anything, but there's something. You can see the ground is sort of shifting around. You feel a gust, but maybe not a gust. Something is about.
It's just in the little corner over there.
It felt like it brushed by you.
Brush by me.
Mm-hmm. From it went like this way and brushed by you.
Let me see what I got.
I need all my wind spells back.
Windy.
Suck
I'm
them
gonna do
up
a
in a
draconic
tornado.
cry.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna see
cast Break Wind at level 3.
Yes.
anything happens.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
10-foot radius.
It's just within 10 feet of me.
What do you attack? Is it a creature?
Well, it's not an attack.
All creatures within 10 feet of you.
Yeah.
All enemy creatures, I think.
Okay, and does what?
That just gives me advantage.
It-
If I notice anything while I cry.
Is it a save or anything? You just do it.
Nope,
I just do it.
happens.
Or it just bolsters you. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, most of everyone.
you and well, it's only 10 feet, so you and Sunny Cheeks are
That's my
bolstered.
bonus.
No, it
Oh, man.
doesn't. It affects the enemies. So
Yeah, it like
anything
stuns
that-
them.
Yeah, so anything that attacks them has advantage until the beginning of his next turn.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it works since he can't see him. I don't know.
You read it to me.
Alright, as a bonus action, you let out a cry at your enemies within 10 feet of you until the start of your next turn. You and your allies had advantage on attack rolls against any of those enemies you could hear. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses after you finish a long rest.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna let you mulligan that one because I'm gonna say that's not gonna work.
All right.
You can't. It's just like something brushed past you. The only reason you know the combat's coming is because I made you roll initiative. Something just brushed past you.
Something brushed past me goes, ah!
That's just him screaming. You went past, he was like, "Oh my god!"
Everything was
I'd
fine until I
imagine I know
said,
something
"Okay, roll initiative." I kill it.
I kill it. It's the first thing I do. I mean, we might. I don't know. It open to interpretation of whether or not we would be ready for that if it was described to us by Sunny Cheeks.
I described it as wind, but you know, how would you be able to interpret that?
I don't know. Has it been windy at all since we came down into this cave, and then suddenly
Just
it
now.
was?
I suppose. Could you react?
Oh,
It wasn't windy. It was just a presence with a little sprinkling
Okay.
of dust.
Like when a ghost goes by.
Yeah, like when you're walking down the hall and a ghost goes by. It's
oh,
kind
just
of like
that.
that.
Just like that. Kind of cool. Kind of just slightly dusty.
And then you duck in a door, and then you come out the opposite side of the hall. You do it over and over again.
David, you
I
done?
didn't catch that one.
Ooh, I got a hype chest. Give me
I'm
that
thinking.
emote.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna move a little closer.
Whoa.
Over by the door.
It's coming towards me, but it went past him. I can't see this thing, right? He's like invisible. That's what we were just saying.
Yeah, it's
That's
invisible.
He's dusty.
All right, and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay,
Somebody broke wind.
Sunny Cheeks,
just-
you are up.
It's a broke dusty wind.
Yeah, it feels
there's
like it just feels like it's there.
Somebody just crop dusted you.
Damn, that's the worst.
You don't know where it is, but it's there.
Do I have a kind of a general? It's like in this area right now, right?
No, you feel like it's on you.
Oh, it's right on me?
Right on you, close by. You don't know where it is, but you felt it go. You felt it right on you.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot a ice knife at the ground right in front of me.
I'm gonna blow yourself up with an ice knife.
No, just like right far enough out that it won't hit me, but that it'll hit the 3 squares in front of me. If he's there, it'll reveal him.
Okay,
Is that how it works?
make an attack.
To hit the ground, I will.
To
What's the
maybe
AC of the ground?
hit a monster. Okay, you hit the ground. Then you do like a second attack. Is that how it works?
No,
It
it just
explodes.
explodes and it just does damage to everything in an area.
Okay, so you shoot that thing out and it explodes all over. Doesn't appear to reveal anything, but it was pretty.
Dang.
It's like a little
It's like
firework.
flour in the air. The little ice shards catch on him. All right, fine. I'll just run away. Ah!
You're like, I've been here before. I'm running away.
As soon as go back where you were. As soon
Uh-oh.
as you take one step away, you were here. As soon as you begin to step away, you feel this claw in your chest as it grabs you and keeps you from going. Well, it tries to grab you and keep you from going away. As you're going to take an attack of a fumble.
So I brush it off. I go. I blow.
And you cast break wind as you run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Continue going. You hear. Ow! I pulled a muscle.
Pull the dust muscle. Perfect.
So, and as soon as it misses, it appears. It was in your square. I guess actually it was right there.
Okay. So I can keep moving now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It was in my square. I'm gonna go over to here, and I'm gonna activate my starry form, which I've never used since I switched over to this subclass.
He always says he was like a star druid, but I don't know if I believe him.
I actually look like a constellation, and I'm going to choose the archer form, which will allow me to use a bonus action to shoot this guy for 2d8 plus 5. Normal hit. Okay, plus 11. I'll just do math. 19.
A 19 is a hit.
Yes. That's not stellar. Do I get to roll again? I got doubles.
Yes.
11 damage.
11. What kind of damage?
Monopoly.
It is. You had to ask. Radiant.
Okay, so you blast this fella with what was it?
It's like a beam of
Celestial
light.
arrow.
Yeah, like a celestial arrow.
Okay, so
Like I'm a constellation pulling the bow
you
back.
blast this through, and it blasts right into him. It doesn't seem to have any sort of effect on him. But it's hard to tell if it does anything. But it doesn't seem like it did anything
Yeah.
to him.
Okay. Worth a shot. Well, I can cast it every turn as a bonus action, so I'll keep doing it.
Done.
Yes, I'm done.
Eru.
Does it look like it's noticed me? Do I have any idea?
It doesn't really have a face, but what face it has, you're not sure. It doesn't. Yeah, you're not sure.
Like the mummy.
I will.
If you were a gambling rogue, you'd guess he probably knows you're there.
Well, that guy's a jerk.
Your DM is telling you not to roll sneak attack damage.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will just booming blade. I'll walk up to him, booming blade him. I'll try to walk up behind him stealthily. So that's 10, 20 feet of movement, and I will booming blade him. I don't have advantage, right?
You do not.
Okay. So that means it's just that. 23.
23 is a hit, yeah.
Okay. So that's
Whenever you hit him with that
4.
that bolt, that radiant bolt, to the cheeks. Not only did it not look, it looked like almost like it absorbed into him.
Okay, like he absorbed the energy of it.
Yeah, define that a little better than not affecting him. Like it went into him.
So that's 7 points of piercing damage and 5 points of thunder damage.
Maybe he's magical.
Thunder damage is
7 piercing, and how much thunder?
5.
Okay, so you stab this fella, and it's a weird creature. So you're stabbing as best as you can, but it feels like you could have done better damage than that.
Do I feel like the thunder damage was good?
No.
Great. That's what I want to hear. And then I am going to move away from this fellow. So it's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And you know what? I think I'm gonna bonus action dash to get over here behind Zarik. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, my turn. He's going to. I got the booming blade, so he's gonna get hit with that.
And there's 7 points of thunder damage.
Zarik, you can go ahead and try to attack him because he's gonna go through your square. How much? And what kind of damage? How much?
7 thunder damage.
Oh man, good stuff.
So you go through your square. It doesn't do anything, but it just feels a little weird. And then he gets up on the rogue, and he's going to claw.
But why?
There's a 14 hit.
Nope. Claw number 1. Oh man, 13.
Miss.
And then claw number 2. There we go. There's a 24.
That will hit.
Okay, so he hits you. Make me a con save. You're going to take 11 necrotic damage.
Ow. 7.
7 back.
And you...
I would like to use Uncanny Dodge on this.
Okay. So how I hit you for what I say, 6 plus. So you take 11 damage and you lose 11 maximum hit points. So whatever your dodge is gonna do.
So go down to 5 then, and
Yeah.
5 max.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow.
Okay, and that's all he can do. Make sure I got everything. Yeah. He as he's like he's got his claw on your shoulder and he's holding you back and his mouth is at your face and he does his mouth doesn't move, but you hear in your head you hear, "Release me." Your turn, Sharon.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on this dude. It's gonna make a dex save. 18.
Dex save 18. I think I missed it. Dex. Oh, I just barely missed it.
You're gonna take 3d8 radiant damage. 21 damage. Radiant.
21. Okay, so you shoot down this beam of light that blasts into this guy, and he almost looks like he looks healthier. He like absorbs this light, and he's back how he was when you guys first saw him.
Oh no.
Those little chips
Nope.
and things that
No. Don't do that.
that Eru knocked out of him are sealed back up.
That's all I do. All right. I will run up on him and stand right there.
Okay, Zerek.
All right. Zerik's gonna move up 5 feet, and he's gonna start smacking. Actually, first
Oh God.
he's draconic. He's gonna cry.
Right.
Okay, you can see him now.
All right, yeah. Now I get advantage.
Get him.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Crit.
Oh man.
Hack and slash.
Screwed on anything.
Well, that's kind of lame. Okay, we'll do this one. So, give me just double damage, and then
Double damage.
so I'll describe what happens after you do your damage.
All right. Oh man, 16. Plus my 5. 21.
21. What damage?
Slashing.
Do you have a magical sword?
I don't think any of us have magical weapons.
That's funny.
That's
How
Okay,
could that have happened?
so you give him a good crit, and you like as you hit him, it like knocks him all wonky, which allows your nearby party members to get a free opportunity attack on him.
Oh man. Well on him.
Ooh.
Oh.
I have Warcaster, so I can cast a spell.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Harm.
We have advantage on him too because of the war cry.
Yep.
That's right.
It's a con save. 18. Should he get disadvantage on the con save?
18. Well, you-
Natural 1. Oh my gosh! I'm about to detonate this fool.
Blow him up.
Is that double damage?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's already 14d6.
Oh man.
28d6.
What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
It heals him to past full.
He's gonna take 94 damage. That's a lot of ones in there.
Be too much juice for him and he'll blow up.
Okay, so you just go in there and was it just a swing? Was that what it was?
No, reach out and put my
Oh,
hand
harm
on
is
it.
what you did, right? Yeah. So you put your hand on him and he just explodes. There's a little bit of him left. Most of him has exploded, but he's still intact.
Does 24 hit?
Most of
And
his
this
body
time I
has
do
disappeared.
get. This time I do get my sneak attack
Mhm.
because I roll with advantage. So that is a D4 and 66 plus 4. Gonna get messed up with it. 31 points of piercing damage.
Again, you're stabbing him. It's not doing a whole lot of damage, but it's doing a little bit of damage. Nothing like what Saren just did.
The only spell I have that isn't radiant.
Flashing him out.
Hey,
All right.
Zarik,
Now it's time
continue.
for second attack. Oh man. I'm gonna grind in for some more. 8 more damage. And then for my final attack, gonna be
That's a hit.
22. 12 more damage.
Okay, you're plinking away at him. Sunny
All right.
cheeks.
I'm going to hit him with some magic stones because it's the only thing I have that's not radiant right now because I have a lot of utility spells.
You hear your voice in your head says, "Shoot me again, more. I now need it."
I need it. I need you to shoot me. But he's not gonna get it. I'm gonna throw a rock at him. 24.
The hit.
Rock, fool.
Is that a magic rock?
It is a magic rock. 8 damage.
What kind of magic is it? Just
It's just
magic,
magic.
okay.
Like,
It's
Yeah.
a spell.
yeah, it's a cantrip.
pew, little pieces of dust go flying.
Catches a little dust, carries it out the other side. It looks awesome.
Done.
Done. That's all I can do.
Eru.
I'm useless in this fight.
So I have advantage still from the thing, so I will just try to
He has you
Hit him
grappled.
with
Remember.
the booming blade. Okay, it's fine.
Natural
Natural
20.
20.
You got damage.
I will not throw in a divine smite. So there's that, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and then 4. $53. Do you need me to separate it?
Yeah. What are they?
So
Just tell me what they are.
it's piercing and thunder. The thunder is obviously magical because it comes from the spell.
Just those two.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do then. Just give me what was it? 50. What?
53.
Was that 20? Good night. Love you. What is that? 26.
I would like to know why thunder damage is not hurting him. It is a magical thunder damage.
Yeah. He says, "Let me live, and I'll tell you." I don't know. He's having.
That's all I got.
Did I hear him say that he wanted out? Maybe we can make a deal.
So you go in with your stab, and you just slice him in the chest, and he explodes, and dust flies everywhere.
Do I feel ungrappled?
And you feel ungrappled, and sadly, he dies. Yeah, he was going to be a tough fight, but 94 damage blew him up. He's basically resistant or immune to everything.
We saw that.
But that one, he was pretty neat. Not anymore. He did.
Thank God for a
Now he's
natural
dead.
one.
I'll just be like, that stings. I'll look down. Is there like a mark where he pulled my life force out?
Yeah. You're a little weaker. You look a little bit like what you imagine Sunny Cheeks look like when he came out of this.
Well, I mean, I only took 5 points of damage. I don't know if I look like Sunny Cheeks.
I had a rough day that
That's
day.
true. Sunny Cheeks was like down 100.
Ow.
Okay.
Was that the thing, Sunny Cheeks?
Yeah, that was it.
You doing all right?
It did sting a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I'm doing
It's
all right
fine.
right now.
All right. Are we ready to go through this portal?
Is that where we're supposed to be going?
Yeah, we are looking for Jack. You know as much as I do now.
Let's do it.
Okay.
He's a human, I guess.
Well,
I think
everybody
this
hold
cloak-
hands before we go
this-
in.
Cloak used to be his. Maybe he will recognize it.
I reach up.
Okay. You guys
Who's going
step.
first?
Yes, we step.
I want to hold hands before we go in.
Okay, everyone.
Just
So
in
who's running in? Are we going in a line or?
Can I swing in the
We,
middle?
we did this before, right? And it was like pulled you through once you stepped into it.
Yeah.
I think we all just
Remember, there's also a little
give
bit
it a
of
running
there's
start.
a little bit of a time weirdness with it also.
Yeah, everyone needs to try to go through at the same time if possible.
Wait, a
You ready?
time weirdness. Oh, yeah, okay. We're holding hands, though, right?
We'll see. Last time it sort of jerked us through, so you may not.
You hear
be
a
able
voice
to...
from behind you. Oh, wait for me.
Oh
Krog
yeah,
comes stumbling
it's
up.
safe to come down, Krog.
William, come on, you gotta hold hands.
He's like, where did you guys go? It's been 3 years. I've just been sitting here
It'll be that,
with an upset
that
stomach.
interstellar thing. We come back, it's been 50 years. Nothing mattered. All right, let's go.
All right, try to do it all at the same time. Ready? On go. I'll say 3, 1, 2, 3, go. Then we go on go. 1, 2, 3, go. I'll jump in.
Yep.
Okay. You stick your head in and you feel your face getting yanked out of your body, and then you all get tugged in and you fling into this familiar place for some of you. Dark place. And
Is it dark here too?
Wow.
Well, it's dark because you're inside a place.
Oh,
Let me find it.
Oh, yeah, this is like a portal directly to this guy's apartment or whatever, right?
it was like a temple, like a pyramid type thing. We went outside and saw scary things and flying around, and then we were like, "This seems like Eastern Plague Lands," and we just started out. We should maybe go back.
We should go back. Check this out, dude.
Is our weapons
Okay.
outside still?
It's evil Starship
Oh, yeah.
Enterprise.
Someone dropped something here. Is that what happened?
Oh yeah,
Did something-
probably. Is there things like? Oops. Where do you see things?
I don't know.
The hag.
David just
There's a
said that
hag.
The hag is still here.
we lost.
Oh no, I'm saying these are. Oh no, never mind. I know what this is. I was thinking the one to Zerix.
Oh,
Because I wanted our weapons
Yeah.
back. It's a different place.
What is that
Yeah.
made out of?
I think this was made whenever they came out with like the Cthulhu pack or something.
Yeah,
They've
the
always-
door is the outside. Just
Weird
but the
tentacle
door's big.
things.
some
Yeah, so
very
as you guys come
aliens.
through, it's dark inside. It's really weird architecture, the sort of black material that you've seen elsewhere in the world. You're coming through a portal, and you can see it's dark in here, but there is well, there's like there's an opening sort of ahead of you, but it is dark still. You can see the moonlight is shining through.
Okay.
Let me fix my settings here, my atmosphere. It appears like the outside looks similar. Where is it? Looks the same as potentially the same as where you guys are from. However, there's like an orange glow from out there.
Ooh,
That's cool looking.
that is kind of cool looking.
Inside here, there is a sign. There's signs of combat. Lots of blood, like layers and layers of like blood, dried blood, fresh blood. Not that fresh, but a lot of blood and
fresh.
combat and scratching and all that kind of stuff.
like
some
fresher
broken-
than when we were
Some
here.
broken weapons. Yeah, this stuff wasn't here before when you guys were here.
Oh boy,
So there's been lots of combat in here.
the dust monster may have come through here.
I I mean, if anybody can just walk through this thing, I'm surprised. Well, I mean, he won the ability maybe to be the guy who gets to hang out until the door gets opened.
He was like,
That sounds like
the
rough.
only one. And he started clawing guys.
Just started taking him out. He got through there and he was like, ah, crap, I'm locked in here now.
Okay.
Of course, if he just murdered all these people to get out, what are we doing going back in?
As
Before Jack.
as you step outside the pyramid, which you look back and you can see you're in a big pyramid, big black pyramid. Lava all around. It's super hot. It's still that same full moon, exactly the same spot in the sky as where you guys are from. And but there's this orange glow sort of just kind of on the horizon from the lava all around you. You have a pretty desolate place. There's not a whole lot landmark wise. There is what seems like you're like a bit of a mountain range, not a mountain range, but like a hill range behind you, and mostly flat up ahead. But it seems like it kind of tapers down. So you're kind of on the southern slope of this mountain. Not southern slope, lower slope of this mountain. You can see there is what maybe like a game trail, but obviously not a lot of game walking around here. But there is a bit of a trail outside the pyramid that leads off to the right. It's really the only thing that shows up for you. There is a few things that you can see flying around, just kind of like occasionally the glint of the orange from the lava shines up on the bottom of their wings.
I say,
They're way out there though.
I'll lead the way. Everybody follow me.
no, wait. I took the perfect spell for this. After Michael talked about it. Wind walk.
Oh.
Oh, you have that now?
Yeah.
I
got it when we leveled up.
Incredibly hot as you step outside this pyramid.
You're trying to say that we're going to evaporate?
I'm trying to say
Turn into a gaseous form.
It isn't. Oh, because of the wind walk.
yeah.
Okay, are you casting it?
Yeah.
You've got a bridge
I'll
to cross
explain it.
over this lava. It is like excruciatingly hot. Like you're going to be getting dice rolls here in a second.
We could just go over it? That sounds
yeah,
great. Let's do
Let's
that.
just start right now. Yeah. So this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna turn us all into clouds. And no, I've never done this before. I start casting it.
Is it like a 10-minute cast? 1-minute cast?
1 minute cast.
Okay. And then we can voluntarily switch back and forth as long as we want, but it takes a minute. Is that right?
A fly speed of 300 feet, can hover. It has immunity. Okay. Oh, god dang. You can take the dash action or a magic eye action to begin reverting to its normal form. Yeah, it takes 1 minute.
And how long does
And
the
you're
whole thing last?
It lasts for 8 hours.
Make sure we keep track of each other. Don't get lost.
And so
We were
Don't
looking
get
for a
caught by a
human.
strong wind.
Don't get caught by an updraft over some lava.
Yeah.
oh,
You splash away. Oh no, I started a chain reaction.
Wait. Before he gets finished casting this, is there like a rock or something around here that I could pick up?
Lots of rocks.
I'm gonna grab one, throw it in the pouch.
It's hot.
The rock is hot?
Yeah, everything's hot. Lava, look how
Okay.
close it is.
Well, is it? I mean, people
You can
can
hold
grab
it.
things
You
that
can
are
hold it.
30 feet away. I'm trying to get something close to this pyramid here.
I'm not saying it's scorching your hand off. I'm just
Okay.
saying it's hot.
All right. It's warm. It's like a spa rock. Roll over them and put them on your back. It'd be very nice. Yep, I'm gonna grab a rock, throw it in the
Okay.
pouch, so we can have an anchor point if we need to teleport back at some point.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You can go up, right? You can go wherever.
Yeah, you can fly
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're flying. We're really fast, and we can
really
fly.
fast.
What do you want to do? Right now, what you can see is you've got your pyramid. You've got like a slope down. Seems pretty flat, but it's a bits of little rock and stuff, and the steam from the lava. It's kind of hard to make out what's there. You can see some flying around, dragon-like, worm-like things. Mountain-ish, small mountains behind you, which kind of blocks your view to that direction. Which, if everything in the
As
sky is the same as it was before, Saren can tell you that way is north. Mountains are north. You're looking south.
As he's casting, it'll be like, are we going to be able to talk to each other?
You do wind signals. It's a special thing. You don't know how to do it. No,
But
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll just try to lay out some quick, like, go that way symbol for potentially once for clouds. I see something signal.
Why don't you just form into an arrow or something?
Okay, well, everyone try to keep track. Don't
There's a
don't get spread
trail,
out.
right? There is
There is a bit of a
that-
trail. So there's a bridge that goes outside over some lava, and then it kind of winds to the right.
All right.
And you guys are
well,
still
we'll-
sort of on the side of the mountain, so it's kind of sloping down to the right.
All
Once
of
we
it,
turn
yeah.
into this, we'll follow that trail. Just follow me.
There we go. I finish casting this
We
spell,
are gaseous.
and we
Okay.
turn into clouds.
Okay. So there
And I
goes
go.
there goes any overland travel. Make sure I X that off of my my list of things. Okay.
Well, he's done with it now. So,
Yeah, I
10
might
hours
just
is
do
up.
it once.
and since we'll never get a long rest here, that's never going to happen again.
Yep.
So you zoom your way. You're gonna follow the trail, or what? You're gonna go up and get a viewpoint. What's your plan?
I'm gonna stick to the trail as best I can. If I
Okay.
lose it, I'll go up.
It's easy enough to follow it. The trail goes. It's very warm, but it's easy enough for you to follow it over the bridge. You can feel, man, it's a good thing we're in gas form because it wouldn't be real hot if we weren't. Kind of winding through this, not a switchback kind of thing, but just winding through this rocky volcanic mountain. And you get a bit of an overlook from up here, and you can see there is the first structure that you see is some sort of black temple structure looking up ahead. Is the first from here, and the vast outside that you see. That's what you see right now.
I'm gonna head that way.
I'm keeping an eye out for threats and a human.
Didn't outside of character, haven't we been here before and been to this dude's like house or whatever? Couldn't
No,
we
we
just
walked
go
out of
there?
this pyramid, looked around, was like, no thanks, and we walked back.
Oh, okay. I thought we went to that guy's house one time
Nope.
Which guy?
because Rick, and then we teleported
Oh,
out of
we
there.
don't know if this is the same place. It looks the same. We don't know if it's the same place.
Right.
It looks the
'Cause we
same
were-
and
we
it
were-
smells the same. It's
But
probably the same.
we were underground the whole time at Rick's. We don't know
Mm.
if it was the same place. It just had similar architecture, I believe.
You were you saw outside.
Okay.
Like-
Was it lava-ish?
No,
Okay.
But it was red.
So-
It was like orange, right?
it has a smell. I think you picked up that smell. That sulfurous smell.
Yeah.
Also,
So
we're
it-
not looking for Rick. We're looking for Jack.
And if he's here.
I think what you saw last time is the stars were different here. And those same stars were at Rick's. I think might have been what it was. So the
Okay,
stars
okay.
are the same here. Now, though, stars are not the same. Stars have changed. There are no stars, but they've changed.
Yeah, all right.
Got it. This is 100% clear.
Yep. Needed that clarification.
Okay. So the first thing you see is this temple. I'll just give you sort of a look at the temple, so you can see what you're looking at. I couldn't find one that was like a good lava. Surely there's a good lava temple, but I couldn't find one. So just pretend there's lava and not what you see. And wink.
Ooh.
And so
There's
it's
no
So
lava.
lava trees.
it's a little more run
Again.
down than it looks here, but it is a stone looking temple from what you can see on outside, and you can see it looks like there's people outside. They're wearing robes.
Of course they are.
Of course they are. Why would you go if you're gonna be at a temple? You better wear your robe.
What are you doing? Get your robe on.
Oh, here we go. So the lava is just sort of at where the pyramid is, and you can see there's sort of there's like a volcano where it's kind of coming from up by that pyramid. So it's kind of pooling around there. So you've sort of made it away from most of that lava. So it's not like the heat, the extreme heat, and all that stuff isn't here anymore. What was it here? Trying to get my board set up. But you can see that the temple is there. There are some lights in the windows, like the fires that they've got there. There's a couple people outside, just sort of sitting there, like motionless, heads down in front of the door. You don't see any like iconography flying by this temple. So you can't make out who it's for. But it appears to be a temple. And the creatures, the humanoids, are humanoid. You don't know what they are.
Fly over there.
Yeah.
We're
Fly over
following
there.
Saren.
We'll just be clouds around their heads, and we'll look at what they are.
How far away was this time-wise?
It figures maybe, like, if you were walking it, maybe 45
fly
minutes,
10 times
30
faster.
minutes. So, yeah, it's quick. 5 minutes flying here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 300 feet around, or 600 feet around. That's quick.
You guys are flying
Yeah.
quick. So you can make
All
out
right.
the temple, and that path does continue. It comes to this temple, and then it continues down, winding down this hillside. You don't see where it goes to, but you do see that the path does continue.
Following
We can
Saren. We can't really talk to each other, so we just said follow him.
Oh yeah, okay.
Give me a religion check, Saren, since you are the religion guy.
I'm still just looking for
What?
threats or Jack. Or Jack.
1-1.
I've got better religion than he does.
It's like I read a book once.
He's not even that religious. Natural 20.
Okay, Saren, you can't make out who it's like. It's real. What's the word? It's real neutral. There's like no signs or anything. You cannot tell who this belongs to. Sunny Cheeks, that looks like an old god. Since you're such an expert in religion, apparently. Not a god that you guys are familiar with. Not one that anyone worships where you guys are from. This is like ancient times god.
Feely.
Can't remember his name. But
That's fine. I wouldn't expect to know it, even with an incredible roll.
But is an ancient god. So do you want to continue? You want to stop and ungash this form here, or continue?
Nah,
We're waiting on Saren. He's the leader.
he's leading us in this bit,
I'll fly like up into the building. If we can fly through it, I'll just fly through it and check it out.
Yeah,
Yep,
you're like a cloud. I don't know why we couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think they can stop us in any way.
We have resistance to like all damage, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, from non-magical weapons. So we can still be hurt.
Well,
But
what
we
are
can
we
just
gonna pull
run
out
away.
as we're flying by? One of them pulls out a magic
run
knife and
away
holds
at
it.
300 feet per second per round. So if they try to fight us, just run away.
No focus.
So as you fly through the window, there's a window up top you can fly in and get into. It's clearly it is a temple, and sorry, I did a bad job with my notes this time. I gotta remember what I had there.
You need to keep track of your notes for you.
I got my notes. I did a bad job of like when they came up, I didn't write it down right. So as you go in through this window, and there is a statue of this god at the end of it. There's about a half a dozen folks in here. One of them is at the front. His hood is down, and he's standing at an altar, and he's muttering something in this sort of guttural language. Zarik recognizes him and his red skin and his horns as being some sort of variant of tiefling. And he's going through the motions. And what language does everyone speak? I have them here.
Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Elvish, common, and thieves can't.
Druidic, halfling, and primordial.
Common and Draconic.
Primordial.
You are picking up a version of primordial, and they are just kind of going through the book or their chants. It seems pretty typical, like a little bit on the freaky cult side, but yeah, they're kind of going through the motions. And then it occurs to you, this god who is looming over them in this sort of statue and almost undead looking form. That's Merkel, who is sitting there. Merkel, you know, is not a friendly fella. That's what your 20 religion gives you.
Plus the being able to read or so whatever. Sick. All right.
I mean, it doesn't have his
Well-
name there. It's just you recognize his face. You recognize the primordial, the tieflings,
Oh,
the,
okay,
the,
as
the
we
what
get
they're
close.
reading.
Okay, yeah.
What they're reading.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let everyone know about that once we're not clouds.
So right now, all of us are just like, that's scary. Sunny Cheeks is like, oh, I know what this is.
You guys are going, this is kind of freaky, and I'm going, we should probably get the hell out of here.
You have no idea how freaky it is.
This is crazy. We should go. I flutter my cloud.
Oh God, Sunny Cheeks is having a seizure.
14. If I get the bad vibe, I'm leaving.
I mean, it's occult dudes. They're chanting.
They're not like
the lava-filled realm, the temple.
It's not overtly evil or anything like that.
Are they humans?
No,
Tiefling.
they're like a tiefling, some sort of demonic humanoid.
I don't like it here.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
either.
it's not any place you've been before.
Definitely don't see any jacks, so I'm gonna bounce.
All right.
Okay.
Following's there.
Let us bounce.
You're gonna go back right back outside.
Yeah, I go back
Well,
outside
you can
and
fly
go
through the
up.
windows on the other side, right? This place
Start
is like
looking around,
damaged.
see if I see any other settlements.
Okay. So you zoom out of the temple. And do you want to go up? You want to stay at the top. Okay, so you can go up, and you can get a good bird's eye view. So this little trail, which it kind of winds its way around, and it looks like there's a little settlement kind of tucked away in a crook of the hill. Small little village, walled, similar to this one, stone made, and you figure maybe 100, 200 people in this little place. Outside of that, there's not a lot of activity over here. You can kind of make out some water way out there, but again, it's dark. Nothing else really lights up, but that's where you're getting lights from. That village, and then from that village, there is a path that continues around it, but then it looks like it goes behind these mountains that you're at.
I'll go to the village.
Okay. So a little while longer, you guys are wisping around, and you make your way to this village, and it looks kind of like Rythed, where it's got that sort of dark stone wall. There are more of these tieflings, also some shorter ones. There is, walking around in the town, you can make out that you haven't gone over the town, but you can see from the distance there's some activity inside. Town hall, there's a temple there, a couple different temples, houses. Seems like a normal town, just made of stone at a lava mountain with a temple of freakness nearby.
It really lends to the ambiance.
How long have we been flying around so far?
Maybe fast as you can go, maybe 2 hours at most.
Oh, so this village is really far away from the temple.
Well, I figured you went in. I guess if it's 10 times, that'd be a 10-hour. It's not a 10-hour walk. So it'd be. So I guess maybe 1 hour, because that's like 1 hour would be it's 10 times your speed.
Yeah, 300 instead of 30.
So we'll
Make
say
a
with all the
dash,
search and kind of running around we'll say an hour. Make it nice and even.
All right.
But it's not quite that. It's a little less than that.
If I'm still seeing tieflings, I don't see humans. I'm looking for a human. I'll spend some time in the town looking around, trying to find humans. If I don't see any, I'm going to head towards the other side of the mountain.
Okay.
I'm still looking around for anything as well.
Give me a perception.
Michael set up all this stuff for us to go through, and we're just like
26.
gliding through it.
I know. Normally,
23.
I make too much stuff. This time, I mean, I'll be like, I have like 5 steps ahead, and then you guys only get like 1 done. This time,
Yeah.
we're cruising through them.
Windwalk, woo!
You do not.
mentioned this spell,
You
and
do
it
not
was the
see
end.
any humans.
Yeah,
You
I'm gonna
see
head to this.
imps. You see. You even see one like big guy walking through town. Got these big horns. Freaky looking devil cruising through town like a civilian walking through town. You can
Does
see
he
him
have
walk.
like a sneer on his face, or does he look jovial?
No one looks happy. And
Okay.
he's kind of stomping through town. There's a
No
little
one
imp
looks
walking
happy.
by, and he bats him out of the way, and he's walking through. It seems like a normal town. It's just everyone. It's kind of got that demonic vibe going for it.
Yep, I'm headed to the other side of the mountain.
Okay, so as you curve around this village, you can see there's a lot of lights way out there. Basically on the other side of this volcano mountain. It's gonna take a little while to get there. Take a
Yep.
couple hours probably to get over there. This looks
Start heading that way.
more city-like. And as you are zooming over there, this side of the what you can kind of make out is maybe an island. At least it's not real wide. From north coast to south coast, as far what you guys can kind of make out with the moon shining on it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more trees and greenery on this side of the mountain. North side is a lot more lush. South side is volcano, magma, nasty. This side's not so much. But you can zoom your way over the forest and come across this. You see this big city coming up on you. This is a good sized city. This is as big as, maybe almost as big as Emir, which is the biggest city you guys got in your whole area. This is a massive city. And you, it's got big walls, port city on the water. There's no large ships in the water. There's just a couple little ships at the dock, but you've got this big city wall going around. There is a little village just to the left of it. Little farming town looks like. And then the big city behind the walls. Big castle in there.
So this is like no longer a hellscape. Like that was super scary coming out of the pyramid, but now it looks just like a regular place.
Yeah.
Like a full
humans
city.
here, or is it?
As you
all
get
t-
closer, you can make out they do not look like anything you've seen before where you're at. There's the 2 at the front. There's 2 at the gate. The minotaurs, big horns, standing at the gate, and you see a couple of them walking on the walls. There's a couple more minotaurs in there. You've got a couple of looks like maybe orcs in there as well. But you do have orcs where you're at. These orcs look a little different. Like more of a reddish skin to them. You can see
They're
more
outland
imps.
orcs.
Imps and orcs, and still you see some more of those demonic things walking around. You in the one thing that stands out to you is you've heard stories of, but I don't know if you've seen one walking around. They're very rare. Is there is a drow walking through the city. But
Otherwise, it's just
I
a
mean,
big city full of a
big
ton
city.
of different people.
yeah,
Yeah.
so still looking for
Activity everywhere.
Jack.
You do
but
not see any humans, no elves, other than the drow.
I figure this would be a good place to get a lead, though.
Yep.
There is one look like kind of like dwarves, but they're Duragar, like dark gray skin.
I will start spending my minutes trying teleport or transform back into me once I'm in the city.
Where are you trying to, like, in an alley? Because like we're incapacitated when we do it. So
yeah.
What's that spell?
Windwalk.
It's Windwalk.
Windwalk.
You can just try. It takes a minute, but you're stunned the whole time you're turning back.
Yeah, we are
need
during
to
which
find
time the
somewhere
creature's
safe.
incapacitated and can't move.
Mine actually, I think it says straight up stun.
Are you using the 2024 version instead of the legacy version?
20, yeah, source D&D free rules 2024.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the difference is. Stunned. Oh yeah, this says stunned condition. That one says what? Can't move or something.
Incapacitated, which is
Incapacitated. Same
better
thing.
than stunned.
Oh. Dang.
Okay.
You just can't do anything while you're
Yeah.
recorporating.
I want you to describe to me how you're coming in.
We should probably come in
I'm
like
following
outside the
Saren.
city
Yeah,
or like
this
to the roof.
is Saren's thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't say anything anyway.
If I'm leading this, I'm finding like an alley and just bloop.
You're gonna like just kind of cruise over the walls and just find a.
I
an
want to
alley?
come from way up high and just come straight down into a spot I think is going to be safe. High enough where no one's going to be going, hey, what's that? Just straight down as fast as we can.
Okay. So give me a height. Give me a number.
600 feet.
We can do that. In one round, we can get down.
Up, straight up,
In 6 seconds.
straight across. I need everyone. How am I gonna do this? Hang on a second. Let me read something real quick. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you guys are flying into this place.
Are there other clouds here?
I mean, it's
Is it
it's
cloudless?
Or are we
it's like
obviously weird?
no, you guys are
Okay.
you guys. I'm not getting you that way.
All
I'm getting
right.
you a different way.
It should be
okay.
dark too, right?
Yeah, it's dark, so yeah, you can't be seen. But you hit a point. You cruise over the walls, and you begin making your descent. And you're at about 120 feet or so above the city. You found yourself a good alley. And all of a sudden, bloop, you're yourself.
Oh crap! 120 feet up.
Eru, give me a save as you fall 120 feet as you dispel.
Featherfall on all of us and see if it works. That's my initial instinct. I don't know if it'll work. I mean, this is obviously a demagicking area, but maybe it'll work. Who knows?
So you all hit the anti-magic field. Bloop, you're back to yourselves. You start falling, but Eru's quick. Cass, it does work. Featherfall. And you all slowly begin to glide down as you pass this field.
And now we're obvious.
Hey, look at that!
Yeah, so as you guys are, it's like what, 10 feet per round or something? It's real slow, isn't it?
I think it's 30 feet. It's just like you don't.
You're basically not gonna take
60 feet per
damage.
round.
Okay.
But you don't take damage.
Okay.
I got my umbrella with me.
So yes, you slowly come down. You don't quite land where you want in the alley. You start to get a little bit of a crowd of folks. And Minotaur, as you guys get to the ground, a Minotaur pushes everyone aside and sees you come in and points at you, halberd in hand, lowers it to Saren and all of you as you're coming with me.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah.
And he turns around and marches you, and a couple more Minotaurs come in. This isn't all Minotaurs, but it seems like the guard is mostly made up of Minotaurs in this town.
Okay.
And he leads you down the street, kind of a little windy halls, walkways. You see a market on one side, and again, you've got like these lots of imps. Some tieflings are still in here, interspersed. Duragar, just like a wide range of things, and it's not like It's not like run down, but it's like real kind of grungy feeling around here. He takes a ride. He takes you into this large, looks kind of like that temple that you guys were at before. The large stone, small fort, basically.
Yeah.
And he walks you in, and there is a tiefling sitting in there. And the Minotaur points to a table, says, "Weapons."
I'm gonna put my spear down.
I'm gonna
Put
put
away all my
all the stuff
weapons.
down outside of the two daggers that I always have hidden.
Okay.
Howdy.
Uh,
How are y'all?
Minotaur looks over at the tiefling. "Intruders." He turns around and walks out.
Do we still have? Do we just put our weapons down, or do they ask for? Do they want everything?
You just put him down.
Okay, but I still got like my backpack and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he gets up and he says, "Well, what's going on?"
Oh, just looking for somebody.
Can I get a vibe check here? Do these people know what humans are? and like elves and
You can give me an
gnomes
insight.
and stuff.
does he seem perturbed by
I
our?
will also
He seems
just
grumpy.
catch a feel what these
30.
the fine.
Natural 19.
Wow, 30.
He says, "We got rules around here."
I didn't know them.
Yeah,
We're new to town.
sorry. We don't know your rules, but we will try to abide by them.
Well, there's a problem here. That is, those that sneak into my town have to pay the price.
Well, I don't think we didn't sneak. We slowly floated down from the sky.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what? You ever heard the name Jack?
Nope.
Well,
Why
darn.
don't you tell me where you're from?
Not here?
What's
What
my insight check telling me about this guy? Is he like a super in charge guy? Like, does he seem?
maybe he's the most in charge guy you've seen in a while. In this place, anyway.
Does he seem competent, or does he seem like he is
He
scared
seems.
of us? Like
What'd you roll?
a 30,
He seems corruptible.
corruptible.
That's what your 30 will give you. And he says, like, when he's asking you questions, he doesn't seem like he's really listening. But
Gotcha.
he does not seem like he's a little put off. Like, who are you? Who are these people? What are they doing in my town? He says,
But also doesn't really care.
he says, "I'll tell you what. You can spend a week with old K there, or
Where's Kay?
that big fella that brought you in,
Oh, okay,
He
crap.
seems like a nice fellow.
or let's see, 5 of you. He's pretty big. 60 gold. I think we can let you go."
60 gold.
I don't think I got any.
Even in
I'll-
heck, I gotta have gold.
I accept barters. That's
reach-
a nice looking sword you got there on that table.
Oh, I do have 8 platinum.
I will just wait. I'll dig through I'll reach in to my thing and I'll grab out 50 gold and 10 silver. I'll be like, would this be enough? We don't have much.
Yep. He points to his table.
I'll put it on the table.
Nice doing business with you. I tell you what. One other thing. While you're here in my town, welcome to my town.
It's a nice place.
I got someone I need brought in. You look capable. Go grab him. Bring him to me. Debt solved.
Oh, well, that sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Get off 50 gold back.
No, that's just a deposit that I keep.
I see.
So you go pick up Melvin. Ask Melvin. Everyone knows Melvin. Go get Melvin. figure out what he's doing, or just bring him to me.
Who's
Where's it? I mean,
Melvin?
do you have like a general area? This town seems huge.
What's he look like?
He looks like he's a gnome. Looks kind of like you. Points to Sunny Cheeks. Kinda, but not quite. He's gray skin, big beard.
It's a deep gnome.
He hangs around the markets. Just go bring him in for me.
Sure thing.
You know what? Even easier than that. Just rough him up a little bit.
Oh,
Bring me his ear. Done.
Whoa.
Got
man,
it.
this
We'll
got
see you
dark real
soon.
fast. We'll just bring
Uh,
him to you, and then
I'll
you
just
can do all
I'm
that
gonna,
stuff.
I'm gonna try to usher everyone outside. As Sunny Cheeks is like trying to go. She's like, "No, let's go. It's time to go. We'll do it. We'll be back."
I'm counting on it. You step outside. You're in the middle of this city. Pretty active right now. It's dark, of course, because it's always dark everywhere. Moon out. You figure it's middle of the day from your time. And there is all sorts of creatures and races that you haven't seen before, but a lot of like variations of ones that you have seen, and just kind of going about their business. But there is a lot of like squalor in the sense of if you're the little guy, you're probably going to be getting pushed around. So you can see like all the what gnomes there are. There's a couple small little humanoids kind of staying in the sides, and then the big minotaurs come kind of stomping through.
Let Krog lead.
Yeah.
Okay. So once we get to just a place where it doesn't have to be completely secluded, but where I can talk to them quietly as we're walking and be like, "We don't know where we are, but I know law enforcement when I see it. Don't reason with them. Don't tell them the truth. Tell them what they want to hear and get out of their way."
I'll just let you do the talk. Because the past few times I think I messed it up.
Okay, let's go. Now, when we talk to Melvin, he is the person we're going to talk to, not them. Got it?
Works for me.
Okay.
You got that, Sonny?
He seems very capable.
I can't tell if his camera's
He's frozen.
or if he's just real still.
It's like, I can't believe this. Perfect. We will head towards the market. We'll try to. I do want to try to let Krog sort of lead. Let Saren sit right behind him to sort of guide him, but like let him be the one that's like throwing his weight around.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle.
And you're heading to the market.
Yep.
Okay. You saw that, or you saw at least one market in the place, and so you can make your way over there. You're getting a lot of looks from basically everybody in this town is giving you some looks. But you make your way over to the market zone. Green Gate is the name of the area. Big market selling all sorts of tools and weapons and all kinds of different items. And even some there's like a potion vendor there just set up. And there's one selling it's like scrolls. Like magic does not seem to be as uncommon here as it is elsewhere.
His internet went out, is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are there magical weapons? They seem to be more useful as of about 30 minutes ago or 2 hours ago or whatever.
Nothing stands out as a magical weapon immediately.
Okay.
But there is a guy selling all sorts of stuff. Are you going to ask about it? But nothing stands out.
Well, I am being the criminal that I was / am, whatever. I'm going to try to look for someone who's not in the middle of it, someone who's observing everything. And I'm going to slink up to that person and tell them we're looking for Melvin.
Okay. So you find a Duragar who's sitting there, just like sitting back. He seems to have a stall here in the market, but he's not selling anything or seems to be caring about selling anything. He's just sort of whittling away at something. And he says, Melvin.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Melvin.
Who's asking?
We're new in town. We were told
Yeah, you don't have to say that.
that I was informed that Melvin might be able to help me with something.
See, that's a problem. Melvin doesn't like attention. And you're not going anywhere without attention.
I will cast Disguise Self real quick to make myself look like one of the drow that we've seen walking around.
Okay. You are being,
Is that-
like, people are looking at you.
Are there... You said magic is like seems more... Are there other people casting spells? Like, have you seen anyone casting spells?
No. You haven't seen any of that.
Okay.
Just that they are selling it on the street. It's not, you haven't really seen it sold. And when it is sold somewhere, it's in like a structure.
Is there a drow nearby that I can sort of...
No. You
No?
saw that one in the other town. You haven't seen one here.
Okay. Do I know that it's called a drow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say I have ways of making myself look like a drow, but everyone's looking at me right now. If I could... Don't worry, I can be discreet.
Well,
And I'll try to say this in Thieves' Cant and see if he's catching on.
he doesn't seem to be.
Okay, I'll say it plainly then.
He says, well, you know, I haven't made a sale here in a couple hours.
We seem to have crash landed on Ferenginar.
I make these.
What are your goods?
Well, I make these trinkets. He holds one up, and it's like he's like beginning to work on it. It's just like a little statue that he's carving out of this like soft stone. And he got a table just full of just junk. And your insight kind of tells you maybe this might be his business, not the selling things business.
Mm-hmm.
He says, well, take what you like. Just make me an offer. Melvin's a tricky one. He says it kind of loud.
What is... Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone looking at him when he says that?
Everyone's looking your way. You guys are the weirdos in town.
Yeah.
When he says Melvin, like, is he looking at other people when he says it?
Not.
I'm trying to see if we're getting like...
Not any one person. But
Great.
you are potentially being set up. Yeah.
Okay. What does my insight tell me about if there's a particular statue that he wants me to pick, and or how much he is looking to be bribed here?
He doesn't seem to care which one you pick because they're all kind of crap.
All right.
They're all kind of poorly made.
Do I recognize any of them as anything?
Oh yeah, he's got like a little war hammer. One's a
Oh man, Space Marine?
Sort of like a skull, and he's got like a what's the D20's shape? He's got one of those, but it's real dodecahedron, but it's real like wonky. He's carved out like a really rough set of dice. You think some of these maybe they just were just rocks that just were that shape that he's selling them as a
like when you find a Cheeto that's a shape of something.
Yeah.
It looks just like Jesus.
I'm gonna sell this on eBay.
Do I get an idea of how much gold he's looking to get
No.
off of me? I have no with my insight and how much the constable wanted off of us. Do I have any idea of what's like considered a good value?
Give me an insight.
He wants to buy a book. Bribing for idiots.
That's a 21 with reliable talent.
21. You kind of get the feeling that he's going to tell you as much information as you pay for.
But like,
I will pick up just the most middle of the road of these, like not the obviously crappy one, but the one that looks like he's put some work into, but not the best looking one, and I'll pick it up and be like, oh, this one looks
This one is
like
almost
you've really
like a
done a lot.
pickaxe looking shape.
You've really done a good job with this one, yeah. And I will give him 10 gold pieces. That's worth at least 10. I'm getting a bargain here, I think.
You want to talk to Melvin? You gotta go meet with Marcus first.
Where is this Marcus? Insight check constantly, by the way.
He better not be going like right around the corner selling even crappier things.
Sunny cheeks. Zip it. You're going to get us in trouble.
Well, Marcus usually finds you. But I'll tell you what. You're so generous. You go meet up at the Grey Water Inn. Room 2. Get yourself a room. Grey Water Inn. Walk in. Whatever you want to do at Grey Water Inn. I don't care. Walk in to room 2. You'll find Marcus there. I'll make sure of it.
Wow.
Nice doing business with you.
Insight. Are we getting boned here? Are we gonna die? Or is this have I successfully bribed him?
Potentially.
I'm already walking away.
He seems real sketchy, so it's hard to know if he's helpful or not.
Great.
Doesn't he have like the ultimate sketch power built into his subclass or whatever? He's got like a sketch.
I'm a criminal and I have really good insight, so that's why I was hoping I could get a glean a little bit.
So
You've
yeah,
never
with
seen a man
all
that
that,
looked
you've
this
got
evil.
like you're probably gonna get set up here, but it might lead you into the right direction.
But we need to get set up. We need something. Okay. Okay. All right.
You guys are new folks in town, plus you're walking around with all this shiny stuff.
Look, I look awful actually. I got a bunch of torn up clothes. All my crap's all beat up.
Yeah, just like haggard.
I'm just haggard. Yeah.
Does he give us a direction for this Grey Water Inn?
Yeah, he points down
Okay.
down the way.
I'll say, all right. Thank you. What was his name? Did he tell us?
He didn't tell you. Just call me D. We've had a D
No,
before. I actually have D written down, but
All right.
not meaning to be D.
Thank you, D. I'll give him the stare that says, "This better work out, or we're gonna be meeting you again."
He gives you a smile. He smiles.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Okay. I will sort of go over to Krog. Mush. Have him lead us again. As we look for the Grey Water Inn.
You see a Saren. I think you're the one with a good perception. So you see this. You're kind of watching this dwarf, and he leans over and he sees this this imp walks up to him, and he whispers something to this imp, and this imp takes off.
I whisper to Eru. Watch that guy.
Okay. As we're walking, if I can get, I'll just sort of lean as nonchalantly as possible, and like, we are definitely going to get set up, but it's our only lead right now, so just be aware.
Okay, so you make your way. It's a little ways down the blocks down the way, and you come to what is the Grey Water inn, and it's really like pretty rundown place, pretty terrible looking inn, just mostly wood, a little bit of stone put together, and you can hear the music in there. Sounds kind of rowdy, and you go strolling inside. There is
Is there,
a
like, honky tonk piano that stops when we walk in.
everyone turns.
Does like that sound.
There's someone in there like on I don't know, a lute. He's on some sort of instrument.
A
And
demonic instrument.
yeah, something what's a hurdy-gurdy. He's going at it.
A hurdy-gurdy.
And
Nice.
it's really loud in there. You're not getting as much attention like as you'd be getting on the streets. A couple of people look at you, and then they look back. They don't
Wait a
pay
sec.
much attention to you at all. But the place is hopping. There's some stairs that lead up, and just this
It's
main room.
clearly it's
Sure.
clearly a fiddle, right? That's the instrument.
Yeah, right.
Is there a front desk?
There's a bar.
I'll walk up to it. We would like a room, please.
Who? You?
Yeah. Me.
Sorry, we're full.
I'm just walking up to this second room.
I was like, oh, I'd look over and we were going to pay you. You lost out. And I'll start walking to the room too.
You head up. As you head up the stairs, and you can see like door 1 is open. Doesn't seem like there's anyone in there. There's 8 doors all together in this little area there. Door 2 is shut. And you open the door.
I knock.
You hear,
Knock first.
what?
Then I'll open the door.
Open the door. And inside, at a desk, is sitting a little gnome.
Right before I open the door, I was, eyes open, everyone. And then I'll open the door. And then walk in. Is that all that's in here?
Mm-hmm. Bed, desk, gnome.
Are you Marcus?
Yeah.
I'll walk in and make like eyes, just eyeing every corner of this room, looking for
How big is
anything.
this room? Are we all gonna fit in here?
It's like 10 square feet. Yeah, it's gonna be real packed in here if everyone comes in.
Yeah, everyone's coming
Us-
in.
Oh, dang. Okay. I don't want to. I'm gonna stay outside.
Are you sure?
It seems real cramped in there.
It's going to be, but it's much safer.
It wouldn't be as cramped if you just turned into a mouse.
Good point.
I guess you're right, and I'll do that.
I'll walk in and close the door. Were people watching us go into this room?
Yep. Always.
Dee told us to come see you. We're looking for. Who are we looking for? What's his name?
Melvin.
Melvin.
Melvin. Melvin.
Melvin.
We're looking for Melvin.
Melvin? Never heard of him.
That's great. We are still looking for him, though. Could you give us a direction, please?
All right. How much you gonna pay me?
Have I seen anything else in this room?
No, it's empty.
I'm gonna just get my dagger out, flip it over, right into the desktop. Preferably, if his hand is on it,
as the
like
dagger
right
comes
between
out,
his fingers.
he shouts, "Ah! All right!" And then everyone came in, right? Shut the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Door flies open.
Sword out.
That's where we'll end tonight.
Oh, great.
God damn. Why?
I should have made the room bigger.
It's gonna be a tight fight with 10 square
Dude,
feet.
this is gonna be the Captain America in the elevator fight, dude.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like skipping past half my plans.
Should have never said anything about that spell. I
Oh,
never would have. I would have
dang.
passed right over it. I'd have been like, "Fucking moving spell. That's dumb."
The worst spell ever.
We can ban it. I'll get rid of it if it's gonna.
Windwalk is great.
Nah, it's fine. It's not much different than your teleport cloak. I just have to describe things along the way.
Yeah, or
Yeah, except I can use this way
transport
more than
via
once
plants.
a week.
And we go to the right spot.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if we can use it more than once per week. We rarely get a long rest.
We've
more
been
than
getting a
once
lot of
week.
long rest lately. The
Yeah,
long rests
we
have
get
been
we get all the
plentiful.
long rests we want when there's nothing happening.
That's what makes
We
it
don't
exciting.
need those spell slots.
I'm gonna need a long rest though, because most of my spells are not for fighting. I feel like, well, not
Well,
for fighting
you're a mouse
indoors
right
is
now,
what I mean.
and we're gonna fight indoors, so this will be great.
Dude, I'm just gonna run and hide and let you guys die.
What?
What?
What? All these guys in here versus us? I got no range stuff.
All right, I'm ending stream. Bye.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Well, next week I'm just gonna have to.